Imagine a world stripped bare. Imagine if the sum of human knowledge, painstakingly gathered for centuries, vanished overnight. What if the secrets of the past, the stories of our ancestors, the brilliance of countless minds were simply gone? This is the tragic reality of the Library of Alexandria, a beacon of knowledge lost to the mists of time. Its destruction remains one of history's greatest mysteries, a haunting reminder of the fragility of knowledge itself. But before we delve into the ashes, we must first understand the library's magnificence. We must travel back to a time when Alexandria, the Jewel of Egypt, buzzed with the energy of discovery. Picture the sun-drenched city of Alexandria in the 3rd century BC. Founded by Alexander the Great, this bustling metropolis on the shores of the Mediterranean was a melting pot of cultures. Greeks, Egyptians, Romans, and traders from across the known world flocked to its vibrant markets and bustling ports. But Alexandria was more than just a center of commerce. It was a city with a vision, a place where knowledge was prized above all else. This vision found its ultimate expression in the creation of the Royal Library of Alexandria, a project of breathtaking ambition. The library's founders, the Ptolemaic pharaohs, had a dream to gather all the world's knowledge under one roof. Not just scrolls on philosophy and mathematics, but literature, poetry, scientific treatises, even religious texts from far-off lands. No expense was spared. Royal scribes were dispatched to the farthest corners of the known world, tasked with acquiring copies of every scroll imaginable. The library became a magnet for the world's greatest thinkers, a place where knowledge was not just stored but debated, challenged, and expanded upon. The library's halls buzzed with intellectual energy. Imagine strolling through its grand reading rooms surrounded by towering shelves stacked with hundreds of thousands of scrolls. The air is thick with the scent of papyrus and the murmur of scholars deep in thought. Here, you might encounter Euclid, the father of geometry, sketching out his groundbreaking theorems. Or perhaps you'd glimpse Archimedes, the brilliant inventor and mathematician, lost in his calculations. The library was a crucible of ideas, where the greatest minds of the ancient world gathered to learn, debate, and push the boundaries of human understanding. The library's reach was vast. Its agents scoured the markets of Athens and the temples of Memphis, acquiring scrolls on everything from astronomy to zoology. Ships arriving in Alexandria's harbor were searched, and any scrolls found were confiscated and copied, with the originals added to the library's ever-growing collection. This relentless pursuit of knowledge, this insatiable hunger for understanding, made the Library of Alexandria a beacon of enlightenment in the ancient world. It was a testament to the power of human curiosity, a symbol of our shared thirst for knowledge. But the library's story isn't just one of triumph. It's also a story of loss, a cautionary tale about the fragility of knowledge. The exact circumstances surrounding the library's destruction remain shrouded in mystery. Some accounts place the blame on Julius Caesar, whose troops accidentally set fire to the harbor during his conquest of Egypt. Others point to religious conflicts, with fanatical mobs torching this repository of pagan knowledge. The truth, like the ashes of countless scrolls, has been scattered by the winds of time. One legend tells of a great fire ignited by Caesar's soldiers in 48 BC. While attempting to burn the Egyptian fleet, the flames spread to the waterfront, engulfing the library in a fiery inferno. Another tale speaks of a later attack, this time by Christian zealots who saw the library's vast collection of pagan and philosophical texts as a threat to their faith. And yet another theory suggests the library's demise was a slow, gradual process, a victim of neglect and dwindling resources as Alexandria itself went into decline. The truth may lie in a combination of these events, a perfect storm of destruction that ultimately extinguished this beacon of knowledge. Whether by a single catastrophic event or a slow decline, the Library of Alexandria eventually faded from existence. Its once bustling reading rooms fell silent. The voices of scholars debating philosophy and science were stilled. The loss of the Library of Alexandria was a tragedy of unimaginable proportions. It wasn't just the destruction of a building, it was the loss of an irreplaceable repository of human knowledge, a treasure trove of ideas and discoveries lost forever. Imagine the lost works of Sophocles, the missing treatises of mathematicians whose names we no longer remember. Consider the medical knowledge that vanished, the scientific discoveries that lay dormant for centuries. The Library of Alexandria held not just the accumulated wisdom of the ancient world, but also the potential for future advancements. Its destruction represents a profound loss, a gap in our understanding of the past, and a tragic reminder of the fragility of knowledge itself. Though the Library of Alexandria is no more, its legacy lives on. Today, libraries all over the world carry the torch, preserving knowledge and making it accessible to all. And then there's the internet, a vast digital library that transcends physical boundaries. In many ways, the internet embodies the very dream that fueled the creation of the Library of Alexandria, to make knowledge accessible to everyone. Step into the Intel Room, a modern sanctuary of information. Here, data flows seamlessly through glowing screens, algorithms sort knowledge in microseconds, and artificial intelligence helps unlock insights once unimaginable. In this digital age, the pursuit of wisdom continues, not in marble halls but in virtual spaces, where anyone, anywhere can contribute, learn, and discover. The dream of Alexandria evolves, adapting to new forms, ensuring that the light of knowledge never fades. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe for more explorations into the world of knowledge.